Hi there, it's Dave Delgado. Just wanted to give you a little quick update on the housing market. Home prices are holding steady right now, but what has been changed from a year ago is mortgage rates. A year ago, from right around this time, the average mortgage rate was 4.75%, and they were rising. Right now, they're well below in the 3%, on average about 3.5%. So I want to kind of paint a picture here of what typically happens when you're looking for a house. Some of the times home buyers are looking at price versus savings per month. Give you an example about that. Home prices, let's say a $500,000 home, about a year ago, 4.5%, close to 5%. A mortgage like that was about $26.84, whereas today that same mortgage at 3.5% is $22.45. So a few $100 cheaper, about $439 cheaper right now on buying a house. It's making it more affordable. As an annual savings, it's $5,268 on an annualized basis. Over a 5-year period, it's $26,000 savings. This is $26,000 savings just because you're buying a home in today's market at lower interest rates. They're not even talking about over 10 to 15-year period on what has on how it has an impact on your pocketbook on a lower interest rates like this. So right now, though, we are seeing a change in the market as far as the number of inventories out there. It's down. I would say probably inventories down about 2%. We're starting to just see less listings available, less buyers in the market as well. Okay, so there's less buyers, less listings that are actually happening. Buyers are kind of, some of them are just taking a sideline approach. They're taking and said, I'm going to take this and wait for home prices to come down. I hear about that quite a bit, but what they don't realize is we haven't seen a down market where home prices are going to just come crashing down, where it's going to offset that $26,000 that we talked about. So if anything, we're starting to see a rise. So over the last 3 years, we've seen a huge increase. Give you an example. I have clients that have bought houses from us, bought a home for, let's say, $460,000, and now that house is $480,000, $490,000. And people during those time frames, some of them actually went out and bought homes, and some of them said, no, I'm going to wait for the market to crash. But the market's not crashing. It's a very strong employment market. The NASDAQ and the stock market and NASDAQs are up high. The stock exchange are exchanging at an all-time high record. I believe pretty soon I've already seen it hit 27,000. It's going to hit 30,000. That means the employment market's super strong. We may not just seeing it right now. While we're starting to see gas prices go from $3 a gallon to $5 a gallon. We have no control over that, but you do have control over, as far as what you're looking at. If you want to study prices and get focused on price versus building equity and wealth for you and your family, then you kind of get stuck looking at the wrong thing, the wrong picture. You don't want to be looking at, price so much. Look at what's in your budget. Find a home that fits your budget, whether it be a condo. I've helped clients buy one-bedroom condos. A year later, they're selling that condo for $50,000 to $60,000 more. So they're taking that profit, putting it right back into that dream home that they always dreamed of about having. So we're starting to see signs of the number of listings to come down, and all that means is there's a supply and demand correction that's going to happen in the market. When there's an inventory drop, home prices, watch, will go up. Okay. We're also seeing it's going to happen happens at the same time as home prices go up. Interest rates are actually dropping. There's actually signs in the market right now that we believe interest rates are going to hold strong, and for the next few years, we're going to see some good inflation. It's going to really bounce back. I think you need to focus on, as home buyers, we really need to focus on affordability, buying a home that's affordable for you, and thinking about it long term. Long-term strategy is, we're not going to buy this home and sell it from a year from now unless you have to. But long-term, maybe 5, 10, 15 years, right? Maybe even longer. A lot of people I talk to, and I know they've lived in these homes for a long time. So you could actually transfer assets. There's living trusts that you can create and all sorts of good stuff where you could actually transfer properties to avoid, probate sales and capital gains and stuff like that. So that's something that you want to consider. Home prices between $750,000 and $1 million. There's longer time frames on those properties, right around average 75 days. Anything that's below that price point, we're seeing about a 51 time frame for marketing. It's about 51 days of getting it sold, and that's roughly about 44% of the inventory right now. So it creates a lot of demand. It's the highest demand property out there. So properties in that $300,000, $400,000 up to $750,000 price point. Huge amount of demand. Buyers are buying those homes within 51 days. We actually have a track record of closing homes in little less than 2 weeks right now on those types of properties. So we have a huge database of these buyers. 20,000 are in our database. We're working with roughly about 350 of these qualified buyers that we're working with right now. These are qualified, very educated. We're educating them on the process. They've been working with us, from some of us, for a few weeks to a few years. So we educate them on the process. We give them monthly updates like this video. We educate them on the process about buying a house. We work with them. And when they find that right home that fits their budget, don't focus on price, but the monthly budget, right? That fits their budget, they become very active. So if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, give me a call. We also have a guaranteed sales program. We're guaranteed to sell your home at 100% of asking price, or we'll just buy it from you, But we do have to actually agree on those terms. We have to agree on the price and whatnot, and it makes really good way of attracting more buyers in the market, especially if they have a house to sell and they're willing to buy yours. If you're interested in something like that, just give me a call at the office, 562-201-7449. That's my cell, 562-252-7889. That's the office number. Here's an interesting fact. New pending home sales over the prior month, increased by 93 pending sales in the past 2 weeks. So we're starting to see an increase in pending sales. That's up by 2%. So we're starting to see increase in pending sales. And I believe this is all because of the lower interest rates that we're seeing that's causing more demand, low inventory, but still makes it a good time for buyers out there, because even though we have lower inventory, there's fewer buyers in the marketplace, because a lot of buyers are having this misconception out there. I'm going to wait for the market to come down. And that's probably the worst thing that you can do. Probably the best thing to do is, if you're thinking along long-term thinking here, 5, 10, 15, 20 years and beyond, the sooner you buy, the sooner you're going to create equity and wealth for you and your family. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my YouTube videos. For more videos like this, subscribe today.